Hey, how are you? Can you hear me well? Um, okay, first of all, let's test that. Please leave in the comments if you can see me, if you can hear me. If not, I can do something with my mic, trying to change it, trying to connect to another network, etc. But yeah, I'm going to suppose. Okay, yeah, can see you but can't hear you. That's weird. Can't hear you. You got it. Sideways. Hello, Alberto. We can't see you. That's weird. Let me try to change my camera settings. Give me a second. Okay. Um, my sound it's supposed to work right now. I had a problem. um, I changed my setup, my home setup, not this setup, um, and I am using a new monitor, so I move around stuff, so it makes sense you can't hear me, but I see my face here, I see my camera on, so I don't know why you cannot see me. We know you're there, even if we can see you. Okay, can see you, but can okay. It's okay. At least I think the most important part here is that you can hear me. Yeah, hear me. It doesn't matter if you can't see me. My looks don't matter. Let's say. Um, but yeah, the important thing here is you can hear me. Let me try a little something very quick to see if I can make that. Okay, okay. Camera looks up. So we lost Alberto. No, I'm here. So I'm really glad to see a lot of persons here, a lot of people coming here to learn. Um, it's a shame you cannot see me. Oh, we see you. I think it's okay now. So hello to Sham MT, Chow Chow, hello to Liquid, hello to every one of you. I really hope you're excited for today's session. Um, Look matters, bro. Okay. Uh, I hope the same doesn't happen when I'm share my screen because yeah, in that case, looks matters. Hello to Akebu6, Good Anuba. Um, welcome to this season launch, right? This is very exciting because we're starting a new season here on the Major League Hacking. Uh, I hope you already see what hackathons are coming up, what is coming up in our agenda, and I hope you get to attend to a lot of exciting hackathons wherever you are. I'm from Mexico, so we have like very exciting hackathons coming up next. Um, if someone from Mexico is saying, pay attention to MX Hacks, which is the biggest hackathon here in the Ciudad de Mexico. What else are coming? Hack Monterrey, Hack MTY. Um, yeah, a lot of exciting hackathons. And I'm very sure the same for you, wherever you are. Located, big hackathons are coming, right? Yeah, going right to the point with this session, we are going to learn how to use these new. artificial intelligence tools to improve our experience as developers. You may learn, you may heard before of user experience, but not that popular topic. It's the developer experience, right? It's how us as the people we build the applications, the software, feel when we are building it, right? Um, there are many tools right now that enhance that experience, and we are talking about them right now. Screen's frozen, I think. Um, oh, screen's frozen. That might be due to my connection, but if you can hear me, I'm going to assume everything's fine. It doesn't matter. My screen's frozen. But during the presentation, don't put a lot of attention on that. Right now, let's focus on my voice. Then later, when I'm presenting, it's something it's frozen. I don't know, like I'm telling about a page or a file I'm sharing, and you don't see it. That will be a problem. Right now, it doesn't matter. Resuming. The sorry, I get distracted too easily. The tools we want to use to enhance our experience as developers. To be honest, from a couple of months back to now, these tools have like exploded. Like you can really imagine how fast things are growing right now. And the last time I checked, there were like hundreds of tools and applications and projects to take advantage of these new AI tools. And yesterday was I was preparing this stream. I check again, and there were like thousands more, and that's incredible to be honest. But another thing I want to be sincere with you, it's most of them are really the same thing with the same proposals, with the same, like very the same. So let's try to focus our us today in just one one tool, maybe two, but let's see how time is going for us. Like this one tool is the most popular one, I think, and it's the ChatGPT tool. Yeah, ChatGPT, because again, we're going to talk with the truth here. The model all these tools are using, it's the one OpenAI released, which is GPT-3. Well, now we're talking about the new GPT-4 in our future, but right now, it's just GPT-3. GPT-3, it's the how to say it, like this event, like this thing that happened to us as humanity, as developers in this point of our story that changed everything, right? Uh, from the release of GPT-3 to this point, the AI has again exploded, has expanded, and everyone is talking about the artificial intelligence, right? Um, you can see artificial intelligence in everything right now, like in commercials, in even in games, in everything. That's why, and that's because, sorry, uh, OpenAI released the API, and they even provide us with an interface to access that artificial model, which is ChatGPT. So that's why we are using ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the easy way to use this model of artificial intelligence And there are more complicated ways like that use three-party interfaces, etc. But again, all of the artificial intelligence tools that appear that had been released over the last months, uh, in its basis use GPT-3. The more advanced ones, maybe using a beta of GPT-4. I don't know. I don't want to lie to you, but in the core, all of them use GPT-3. And the question is why we will or we want to use their tool um, when we can use them by the creators, but by OpenAI using Chat GPT. That's the main thing. So today we are going to create an account. If you already have one, it's okay. It's better. But if not, I'm going to try to create one with you, with like the step-by-step guide. Uh, but I'm going to have a problem that I already have one and I already register my telephone number, so etc. In that point, I'm going to leave you with the like blast that you get the account verified, etc. And then we are going to start creating a project using this tool. The project we are going to build, it's a very simple one. We just want to see how we can use this tool to code more quickly, to code more efficiently, to code more, even, how to say it, yeah, like in a more efficient way, just to say it like that. Mm, and and the project is Next.js blog. So if you're familiar with Next.js, your very first project probably was this, the blog, because it's a project the Vercel page has in the documentation for Next.js. So it's like the hello world for Next.js developers. Why I choose this? Because I love Next.js. I think it's the very best framework for JavaScript and for frontend. I truly believe that. Um, yeah, and I want you to learn Next.js. Besides, I want you to learn how to use this AI ChatGPT to improve your coding. But I was talking that we maybe be able to use another tool. And a little spoiler, this is the first session. Tomorrow we have our second session. Let me check quickly at what time. It's 3 p.m. for me, so it will be 5 p.m. ET time tomorrow, in which we're going to do another project, a more advanced one maybe, but with another tool, which is Copilot. GitHub Copilot, it's another AI tool that uses GPT-3. Again, it's all reduced to GPT-3. But yeah, but it's an integrated tool, especially for developers. That's important because in this case, ChatGPT, it's not for developers only. I'm seeing a lot of, let's say, a lot of professionals from other areas using ChatGPT in a very awesome way. I even saw a video about doctors like asking ChatGPT what could be the ill from a patient, and the ChatGPT responded very well. So ChatGPT is only the introduction to this AR world, but tomorrow we are going to go deeper in a more powerful tool, which is Copilot. And just not to leave us right, just not to leave. this right here. Today we are going to try another tool that it will be my first time, but I heard of it and I wanted to try it so badly, which is a terminal called Grab AI. um, I saw some videos about it and it looks amazing, but again, all of them use GPT-3 in the inside. But yeah, um, Grab AI. It can take the power of artificial intelligence and transport it to your terminal. Later today, we are going to see that. Tomorrow, Copilot, and today, let's get started on ChatGPT. But first, let me read some comments to see what you thinking. Um, yeah, let's get over the video. That will be do my internet connection. But if you can hear me, everything's fine. Copilot rocks. Yeah, I've been using Copilot since the beta, and once they like make them public, remember Copilot, it's not a free tool, but it is free for you if you're a student. If you're a student, remember you have your um, how is it, GitHub. Oh, I forgot about the name. It's going to kill me. Oh, well, it's like a packet you have just for being a student. You register, you put your student domain, you verify your account, and you get access to a lot of amazing tools, resources, courses, etc. And one of the resources you get access to is GitHub Copilot. If you're not a student, uh, GitHub Student Developer Pack. Yeah, that's the name. Sorry, if you're not a student, you will have to pay for Copilot. Um, I can't remember how much it was because I don't pay because I'm a student. Um, but yeah, I truly recommend paying. I will when I overpass my time as student. I want to keep using Copilot, and I will pay for that. Yeah, Copilot rocks again. It's awesome. I have access to Copilot boys too. Awesome. Oh, that's sick. I'm on the wait list. Sure. Waitlist for what? Ah, Copilot boys. Oh, okay. I haven't see that. $10 if you're not a student. Okay. That I am when I overpass my time as a student, I'm going to pay that $10. But I think uh, all of us, well, at least the majority of the people watching this are students. Uh, what what any of you are not a student? Put a comment here. Um, in which year are you? Here in Mexico, well, at least at my university, we do like semesters, 6 months, and I on my I can't remember well. Um, well, let's say I'm missing 2 more years of being a student. Um, Not a student anymore. Okay, first of all, congratulations. Second of all, you will have to pay for Copilot. I'm sorry for that. I think it's a 6 month gap between not being considered a student. I don't know that, but you may check. You may have another 6 months of the developer student pack waiting for you. Student. Okay, amazing. So let's continue. I'm going to share my screen. So I will need you to verify if you can see my screen. Not right now. Just give me a second. By the way, I love you participating this much on this stream. Thanks for that. Okay. Again, share screen. Allow. And here you are. You are supposed to see my screen now. Yeah, here, college deactivates your college email after 6 months. So you have that 6 months to use to claim your student developer pack. Also, if you that it's not related to developer, but if you are a student, you have access to um, Spotify for students, university. What else? I have YouTube Premium for a student. It's really cheap. So yeah, take advantage of your situation of students, everyone, and go claim that. Can't see your screen. I love your Firefox team. Oh, thanks. So let's go to OpenAI. Oh no, this is OpenSea. OpenAI. I don't know why that OpenSea. Well, I'm guessing to my previous searches before. Uh, okay, here's the OpenAI page. Let me share here on the comments. OpenAI. In the OpenAI page, you will see a product section, a product menu here on the header, and let's head to ChatGPT. Now we are on the OpenAI slash ChatGPT, and well, you can see all the things we can do, blah blah blah. But again, ChatGPT is very well known, so let's try on the web. And here we need to sign up. We enter our address, mine address. Okay, it doesn't work. Here you create your, and you enter your address, you create your account, you verify your mail, you verify your phone number, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to make some time here while you do that, and in the meantime, I'm going to read some comments. I'm going to enter my own account, and I'm going to stop sharing for that. And if you have any question or any problem during this process, please let me know on the comment section. So I'm going to put here some music, 2 minutes, let's say. I don't think you take too much time creating your account. And let me know. Have you account before? This you will be creating an account. You just need time to log in. Uh, have you ever tried ChatGPT? Have you ever tried another artificial intelligence tool? I didn't ask that. Have you ever heard of the one I was talking about, of Grab AI? I see some of you were talking about Copilot, and you agree with me, Copilot rocks, etc. But what other else do you have tried? What other tools? What is your favorite tool? Share with us. Can you give your Twitter account handle? Yeah, my Twitter account is oh, for 47. This is my Twitter account. But to be honest, I don't use them too frequently. But yeah, like past. Oh yeah, I already did that. ChatGPT. Okay. What else? Be participative. Leave here on the comments. What have you tried? Give me a second to check to log in my account. Oh yeah, I was going to put some music here. Okay, I think that's it. Here we are on ChatGPT right now. Let's see. I'll try Anthropic. I haven't heard of that. Let's take a look. I misspelled that. Let's see. And H. Oh yeah, I think I do. Anthropic AI. A home Anthropic AI research in products that put safety on the frontier. Work with Anthropic. But okay, let's see. Products, cloud, a next generation AI system for your test, no matter the scale. It's like an API request. Okay. Oh, okay. Slack and Notion use them. Okay. It looks interesting. Thanks for your recommendation. I may try it. I've used DALI a few times. Okay, for those who don't know, let's look for DALI. It's another tool from OpenAI, um, and this it's focused on creating images. Here you can see it's a system that create realistic images. Actually, when you create your account to OpenAI, here on the product section, you can see they even have early access to GPT-4 right now. That's really cool. But yeah, DALI 2, it's another tool. Keep your eye on OpenAI. Keep your eye on mainly chat, not chat, just GPT. GPT is the model, the artificial language model that it's going to change the world. uh, what else? Let's see. This is the first time I'm logging into ChatGPT. A friend of mine used it to help them solve a coding problem they couldn't find an answer to. Okay, I thought this was like a problem, but no, you was just telling. Okay, this is the first time I log into ChatGPT. That's cool. I hope you don't have the same issue as your friend, um, because I don't know why he didn't couldn't find an answer. I think to mention, and I think this is very important. Remember, we were talking about the tool uses in its basis GPT-3. GPT-3 was trained 2 years ago. So even the algorithm says, like, hey, if you ask me for I don't know, the past world soccer champion, I cannot answer because I am not connected to internet. And and I was trained 2 years ago. Well, I think right now it's already 3 years ago. But okay, maybe your friend couldn't find an answer to his question because he was asking for something really new, and that's another thing to mention. Probably if you try to find solutions to really recent frameworks or really recent issues in the technologies you're using, uh, ChatGPT won't be able to help right now. Because if you take ChatGPT to the next level, let's see if I can share here, upgrade to plus. Okay, here it doesn't say, but let me open again the ChatGPT products, GPT-4. If you upgrade to ChatGPT Pro, ChatGPT Pro gives you access to GPT-4. GPT-4 is the revolution of GPT-3, and in GPT-4, I think. I don't want to lie, but I knew. Again, I don't know if it's correct. GPT-4 is going to have access to internet, and it's going to be trained. Well, it was trained recently, so your data, your information will be more refreshed, more new, and even more powerful. So yeah, I think that may be the reason you friend couldn't find an answer. But yeah, that's the thing. Uh, Again, all the thing, all the thing, all I can think is I'm excited about the future because artificial intelligence again is going to revolutionize the way we do things. Um, hey P, I think it's another tool. Let's look. Hey P AI. Hey P AI. Yeah, your personal AI. Oh, amazing interface. Amazing web page. Hey there, great to meet you. I'm P, your personal AI. My goal is to be useful, friendly, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, this is like a chat, another chat. Let's see. Share, report, feedback. What else we have here? Help me add my journal. I want to vent. No. Uh, okay, terms of service, privacy policy. Okay, it's like another chat, like ChatGPT. I don't know what's the improvement here. If you know, Ramasanova, please let us know. Cody by SourceGraph. Not tried though. Okay. Use Silatus AI for richer purpose. Oh, that's cool. Let's look for that. Silatus AI. I love this part because we all enrich ourselves with a lot of tools. I Silatus AI. Yeah, I look for it. Cool. Let AI do research. Oh, maybe my internet is too slow. I hope you can see my screen well. Yeah, it's taking its time to load. Maybe this it's taking a lot of resources from the network. So again, yeah, I think it was that. Oh, what happened? You see, like a blip. Okay, let's close this and then close this and let's see what is it. Uh, mm, mm, Longer context. Okay, if you see here, if you want to know more about GPT-4, here's the page. But I'm going to close this. I don't know why Silatus is taking its time, so I'll try it myself when this stream ends. What does copilot mean? Um, like, what does it mean? I think it's I don't get your question, but I'll try to answer. Like copilot means your body who drives with you if you're like in a vehicle or something like that. But in this specific scenario, copilot is a tool from I think it's Microsoft. Yeah, I think it's Microsoft. Copilot. It's a tool that you install in your IDE. They have support for many IDs, and it auto suggests. It allows you to run code based on natural language. Yeah, it's like an artificial intelligence tool. But more of that tomorrow. Lamau, the cloud app for Slack, it's pretty cool. Okay. I sometimes use ChatGPT to ask if my code is clean enough. That's really good, very good practice. Your data is from 2021. Okay, thanks. Hey everyone, hey what's up? Is there a tool for marking PPT? Like What do you mean with marking PPT? Sorry, I don't get it. Like for presentations, like slides. If that's your question, I have a really really good tool for that. It's called Tome. Tome. Oh, oh, now it loads. Okay, I'll going to check that later. The one for PPTs, it's Tome AI. Tome AI. I want you to take a look at this. I do many presentations with this, and it's really cool. Like you just type your context, you type what your uh, presentation is going to be about. You take, for example, I do make like the script for a presentation. So in this case, I just copy and paste that, and here auto generate the images based on the text, and that was amazing. Yeah, take a look at this. I'm going to copy and paste that because I think it's awesome. I am working on an accessibility project. I was searching some accessibility feature to import to my app, so I searched for on Hey API to answer a question, but it should carefully type and make it very clear. Okay, that's a very good use of an artificial intelligence tool. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, GitHub it's owned by Microsoft. Okay, thanks for confirming. Yeah, slides. Okay, yeah. So the if you want slides, use Tome. Amazing, just simply amazing. But the thing I do know, it's I Google and even Microsoft for PowerPoint are working on uh, making like this AI integration on their projects. For example, this thing that Tom's already that the Tom tool does, it's supposed to be working on PowerPoint soon, and even in Google Slides soon. So I don't know how many time it's going to pass before that, but right now, use Tome. It's very cool. Yeah, don't worry. Uh, we have a confirmation here about Tome being cool. So that was a lot of comments. Yeah, really thank. I'm very thankful for you for being so participative. But let's resume to our ChatGPT. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, here's how the interface looks like. If you haven't asked something before, we have some examples here. They have like this explain quantum computing in simple terms, capabilities like allow us to provide follow up corrections, and they warn you about some limitations. The one here, it's the one we were talking about. It has limited knowledge of the world uh, because it was trained after this year. So in the future, we will have an what's the word updated version of this, but right now it's limited. Take that in count. So let's try to give some context. This is a very good practice with ChatGPT. Hey, I am going to build a project in next. Yes, can you help me with that? Of course, I'm happy to help you. Okay, let's close this. Of course, I'm happy to help you with your Next.js project. And it gives you a little bit of context of what he knows about Next.js. This is really cool because let's be honest, in this world, a lot of things are called very similar. So you may be talking about some Next.js, and probably ChatGPT knows another Next.js, or I don't know, I think like that. So if you see here, like, yeah, I know Next.js, it's camera application for editing your photos, just like Lightroom. You can tell him like, hey, no, I'm talking about the Next.js framework for building React applications, right? So he will correct, and it will be like, oh yeah, yeah, I get it. Sorry. Now I know what Next.js you're talking about, right? So here we confirm this part, like, okay, yeah, it's the popular framework for building React applications, and it provides a great set of feature for server-side rendering, routing, and even more. One thing it doesn't mention here, it's open source, so wink, wink. Cool, thanks. How can I start? Uh, if you're familiar again with Next.js, you probably know that you can use a command like this. Oh, let me copy and paste it. Sorry, npx. Oh, this one. npx create next app at latest. Or you can do not npx, just npm create next app. Just like it was a create React app, right? But let's see what ChatGPT recommends us to do. Cool, thanks. How can I start? To start building a project with Next.js, you will need to set up the environment, blah blah blah. Oh, this is very cool because it not only gives us context about this, the very next project itself, but it gives us that you will need to have Node installed, and I miss that, and that's true. You probably are not all JavaScript developers, right? You probably do Python, and you probably do data science. I don't know, with R or Go or I don't know, whatever other language. So I think I always forgot it's the things we have to have installed in our computers in order for this to work, right? In this case, it's Node. And here it says you will need Node for this to run. I'm guessing you have Node. If you don't have Node, go to node.js.org and install it. If you want to follow the stream, right? If you don't want it, it's okay. I'm going to put the link here. So again, very important to have Node installed. Then you can run on your terminal npx create next app. I added the at latest just to ensure you have the latest version for next. It's not necessary. And here I forgot to add the name of the project. You can add it here, or you can run it the way I was running it, and the terminal it's going to ask you like, hey, what name you want for your project, and etc. Let's do that. Let me share my screen with the terminal. Okay, just 1 second. Not hyper stream. Let's just share the entire screen to do this more easily. Here. So we are here. Oh, let me clear here. I was trying some things before the presentation, so let me go back. And I'm in a folder here called AI Global Hack Week. Don't put attention to this. Just let's take the command ChatGPT gave us and replace it here. npx create next app, and instead of my next project, I will say my blog post, right? And this is creating, and this work really, really fine. So let's see what we have. My blog post. What do we have here? It created our git and git ignore, readme, node models, package JSON, package JSON.log, pages, public, and styles. Basic Next.js, right? So let's open this in your favorite IDE. Mine it's um, Visual Studio Code, sorry. Let's see what else Node is telling to us. This command will create a node, sorry, ChatGPT. This command will create a new directory called the name of your project and set up a basic Next.js structure. Then we navigate, we already do that, and we run this command to run the development server. We can find this also in our package JSON. Here it by default creates some scripts, dep, build, and start. So in this case, we run npm run dep and we wait. And our local host is this one. Let's copy and let's open it here. And welcome to Next.js. This is your first page. This is Hello World, even more basic Hello World to Next than the blog. But this is just what it comes pre-installed, right? Uh, Here on the structure, we can see we have our app, we have our index. Um, Here, if we edit, create, welcome to Next.js, welcome to this global half week session. Oh, if you see here, it's okay. Let me do this more big. And another thing I want to do here is shift down, um, prettier scene weight change, dual multi cursor change. Uh, no, present. No. Oh, I forgot how to do this. I think it was on the. No. Oh, sorry, I have an option to point here with the cursor, but I don't remember it right now. If you know the command, or I remember it was in the command palette, cursor, toggle multi-cursor, no. Focus on previous cursor, focus next cursor, transpose, present, present, share. What was screen? No, I can't remember it. Sorry, but I hope you can see my code well and my cursor moving here. So I changed this, and the hold reload will change this. So welcome to this global hack week session. And now it's again ChatGPT give us more context, etc. And I want to do a blog post project with markdown files. How can I do that? To create a blog post using markdown files in Next.js, you can follow these steps. Create a post directory in your project. This directory will hold your markdown files, each representing a blog post. Yeah, write your blog post inside the blog post directory, create a Markdown files, blah blah blah. Here's an example of a simple Markdown file. The YAML, which is the part here from matter sections between the ones I was talking here, is used to provide the metadata for the blocks. And here we use gray matter, which is a library. For example, I'm going to explain this, but if it was your first time, let's say okay, it already explained this. That's really cool. But in case it didn't explain it, you can always ask and ask and ask again. For example, here it doesn't explain the FS part. So let's ask the ChatGPT what it's that for. It's from the files, but let's ask. Oh, I didn't ask. I just copy and pasted. Uh, no, no. Let me change. What is import from? What is this line for? The line import fs from fs imports node file system module into your next application. The fs provides the function to access the file system. So in case you are not familiar with anything this give us, like I don't know, even the export the file function, you can always come here, copy this, and ask for explain me this code section. And taking its time, but at a resource screen. The code section is React component post that renders an individual blog post. Let's break down what it does. And line by line, it tells you what that thing do, right? So, for example, the first part, export the file function post. This line defines the post component as default export. It is a function component that receives the formatter and the content as props. If you're again not familiar with React or with JavaScript or with anything, you can always go deeper and deeper and deeper and ask whatever you want from this. So this is a very powerful tool for developing, and it will enhance your coding a lot. My recommendations are a few, but let's first see if you have any questions here. Okay, that's Starships. Yeah, you get my team from these on my stage. Yeah, yeah, that's on my CTSH team. It's called Starship. It's very cool. I really love it. But I told you about some things about a tool. Sorry, that I wanted to try, which is Grab AI. That it probably replace my actual terminal, which is this one you are talking. But I don't know yet. I need to try it before. Can anyone summarize what has been done? Yeah, I can try that. Okay. During this whole session, we were talking about the artificial intelligence tools, what is developer experience, and why these tools are focused on enhancing that developer experience. We talk about there is a lot of tools. There was a section in which all of you share your tools that you have tried, the ones I have recommended, and everything. But I wanted to point out that all of them, well, not all of them, but the most of them uses in its course GPT-3. All of them. Yeah, all of them. It's a phrase I'm going to take license of, but yeah, all of them uses the API of GPT-3 that OpenAI released to do these artificial intelligence things. So I was talking about why not using the properly OpenAI interface to do that, which is ChatGPT. Um, there are another tools that give us uh, like a propose something different that maybe be tentative for us to use, like GitHub Copilot, which is the one we are going to talk tomorrow. And I want just to grab this session today using the other one, which is Grab AI, and end our programming of our blog post using ChatGPT. So that's the summarize of the session until this point. Nice. I use normal CDS H without auto use suggestion and auto completion and Starship. It's awesome. Thanks. I to be honest prefer the auto suggestion, and if you see, I even have like aliases because I'm a very lazy person, so I don't want to type a lot of. And for example, I just hit L, and that leaves me with ls flag H and flag. Uh, I don't know the flags. I can remember it well, but if I check, let's see. Um, let's open a new terminal and let's. Yeah, you see, I got a lot of alias. Yeah, sorry, but the one I use the most are these ones. Uh, so yeah. Low FR, do we have to code with you? It's optional. I mean, if you want, I'm here to help you. If you get stuck in something, if you don't want to code, it's okay. You can always watch this again. How do you lay out your files in a XDX application? That's interesting. um, I maybe do Next.js. Um, yeah, Next.js focus track. But for today, the very quick answer to this is it depends on the version of Node.js you're using. In this case, I will stick to the recommended build of how to say it says this one. Uh, sorry, of create an Next.js app. Just stick to that for this session purposes. It doesn't matter. What's the problem statement that you gave to the ChatGPT? I can share it again. First, the context. I'm going to build a Next.js project. Can you help me with that? Yes. Cool. Thanks. How can I start? I don't know. I'm a Next.js beginner user. Tell me. And it gives us like step by step. We have our project running. And next, I want to say like, hey, I have it running now, but I want to do a blog post project with Markdown files. How can I do that? And it tells us this, right? Uh, how to do a blog post? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, got it. How to create a blog post? Thanks for sharing this. Are we going to work Grab AI in this session? I am not familiar with that. Can you share more about it? Maybe I can search it for next session, which is tomorrow. But right now, the answer is no. So let's return to ChatGPT and let's return to our project to finish our blog post very quickly. You see, I was doing a lot of pauses and we already have our project up and running. So first, create a post directory. Perfect. We go back here. I'm going to open a terminal here because I don't want to share, I don't want to switch. Uh, I forgot the name. Yeah, the tabs here. No, it doesn't matter. Mcall dear posts, and I have now my posts. What else? Write your blog post inside post directory. create a file called my first post MD. Okay, touch my first post MD. But I wanted to create it here on posts. So inside post, now I have my first post MD, and I can copy and paste this. My first post for global hack week. Let the AI build with you session. Okay. Then we need to create a blog post template that we can create in our post directory, a slug between these square parentheses. Uh, it is very important. This is how Next.js do these things. And if we want to have more information about that, again, we can ask ChatGPT. But yeah, let's do this. First, we copy our code. Then we create that slug file. Slug, yeah. File called this will serve as template for individual workflows. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why. Post. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. I'm going to make it. Quick and copy and paste it. Sure. Then what we need to do is use the gray matter library. So it is important for us to npm e gray matter. Right. I misspelled it. Gray. Oh fuck! I guess I misspelled it. Sorry. I have this thing with my hands. I cannot control. Gray matter. Yeah. Okay. Install several vulnerabilities. We are fine. Then create an index page for listing your blog post. We can create that index page that is listing blog posts inside the page. Okay. Inside the pages directory, we had created this index. So we probably need to comment this and replace it by the the one here, function com. Sure, function com. Yeah, I can even erase this. I don't think we need to use it anymore. Yeah, sure, we have it. And that's it. Let's run that. npm run that. And then wait until this is ready. Oh, it's ready. No. Okay, let's go here. Oh, I forgot to share my screen. I'm a terrible person. Sorry about that. A lot. No, no. Well, I'll recap. Just give me a second. Can you let me see? Tommy is good. Download slides. Okay, yeah. Okay. What we do? Sorry, very sorry about that. Okay, it's we created here in the post the slug this look file, we copy and paste it, we created our post, we created our first post here, and in our index we replace everything we had with this content. But we have a problem here, and I didn't realize it, but this is incomplete. So we can go back here, we can, well, copy and paste all the code and ask ChatGPT to complete it. Code you gave me is incomplete for the blog project. Please complete it. Apologies, and again, everything. Let's see, let's see. Is it similar? As per home, blog post, food map, yeah. Yeah, so we can copy and paste this. And let's see if we have no more problems here. Oh, we do have a problem. Let's try to run this again. Oh, no. Missing required error components. Okay, okay. Missing required error components. Let's see what is that. Maybe on our app. API? No. Actually, we're not using this API thing. Um, no error here. I don't know why. Oh, we're using this one instead. Hmm. I don't know why we changed ports, but let's see. Okay, now mother is not defined on index 29. Index 29 here. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. We're missing matter here. Maybe. Uh, well, I can copy. Server reference. I can tell reference matter is not defined. What what is the problem here? Yeah, just this. We add this at the beginning, and let's see what it'll throw us to all now. Error serializing post 1 from grid matter, return guest button probes as JSON. Please only. Okay, again, we can return. As you see, this is not a perfect code. I'm being lazy, and I'm not writing code by my own, and that is the thing I wanted to mention. Um, let's copy this get static props function to, and we can give this again and again and again. But yeah, talking about the recommendations. As you see, ChatGPT give us a lot of a lot of problems if we just copy and paste. I was being lazy. I wasn't writing my own code, and that's not good. Uh, this it's a tool that help us, but it will not replace. Uh, oh, okay, this okay. This will not replace the work of a real developer. You see, uh, the jokes about oh my god, it's going to take my job are not legitimate because it throws a lot of problems. But I do have my own code here in another project. So let me copy and paste it. Let's see. Swag drop, please. I don't do swag drop. I think that's just on the yeah on the stream before of me. Sorry. But yeah, let's resume and let's get our project running for once and for all. Let's close this. Let's close this. Oh yeah, I know right now why this were working. Uh, as you see before, I had another project here, which is blog started up. So let me code blog started up. I had my post here. So let me open the pages index. Here I was using TSX, but don't take too much attention on that. No, dynamic routing. No, I made it differently here. Yeah, yeah, I used interfaces. Okay, no worries. I don't need to use this. Let's open another one. Um, well, we can try going. I was talking about enhancing developer experience, right? And this do not look so enhanced, but this is maybe due a problem with the version of Node, of Next, sorry, because here the the error says it's a deprecated thing. And again, we were talking about the limitations of Next of ChatGPT, sorry, and one of those were the 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 information it has. Okay, let's see if we are free. No. Please remove a or use link legacy behavior. Okay, that was what you wanted. Okay, my first block, and I have it. No worries. But I have this block here. Post.slugs, pass ref. And as you see, here I have my first post name, and it comes from the title here. So let's change this to testing the posts. And let's change my first post for my post. And let's save this. Oh, we weren't running this anymore, right? Oh no. Let's restart it and be on rundown. And this time it's running on the this post. Testing the post. And now let's check why this is not working. We can say home works fine now, but it gives me a 404 when I open the post. Is the URL of the post I want to see. The down file is created and it has this content. And let's copy and paste this content. Let's see what ChatGPT gave us. To resolve that 404 error when accessing the video blog page, there are a few steps we can take. You update the blog post file name. Remember the name. It's my first blog post to my first blog get me X. And Next.js support markdown files with the MD extension, which allowed additional features like JSX and text. No, I don't think that's the thing. Four, uh, update Next.js config. No, this is not the way. Modify the window level push update to handle MDX. Is is there solution without having to modify the extension? Okay, let's try this one. So if we go here, we're missing some libraries here, so we can copy. We can change this. We can paste this. And let's restart, but first npm install this one, and this one. No, just this one. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I run the wrong command. npm run that. I didn't want it to start nothing. Okay, now let's see. No, this still not working. Hmm, what could be it? Any guesses? Hey Alberto, sometimes your screen freezes in between. I'm sorry about that. I love using ChatGPT to explain code. I can understand. It's being the best mentor. Yeah, I agree with this. Check the name and the paths. Ensure the magazine files names do correspond. Okay, that's my first post. 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 My first post. No, it's fine. My first post. Okay, what else? Verify the content. Make sure files contain correct. Okay, great matter. We have the packages. Next, MD remote. Yeah. Next, MDX remote. Yeah, debug and login and some that console log statements. It it looks like slug that this may be a problem in my index posts legacy behavior posts post.slug posts.map posts key post.slug hmm, posts formatter.title. This may be a thing in here. Hmm. MD extension, yes it has. Title on there are present correctly and formatted. Yeah, yeah. So maybe something about this here. Post. Okay, the getting started probes works fine. Getting started paths work fine. Why then posts? Posts. Hmm. Hmm. My first post. My first post. It, it's supposed to work fine. Uh, there's something happening here. I cannot see. Slug. I try something with this new version. Let's see if it is one. Just to be sure, let's run this again. Huh. This is something of the version of Next I'm using, I'm guessing. Yeah, no such file or directory. Oh, fs post prover pages index. Hmm, erase this pages index. This one. No, checked all of that and still path is giving 404. Slug. Yeah, ends with MD. Yeah, ends with MD. Restart the development server. Yeah, I tried that. Disable custom routing if you have custom routing configurations in your Chrome 710 routing in next. Yeah, yes. House routing. For this, I may check Next.js page because, yeah, remember, the information it's not uh, really updated. So if I go here, uh, huh, public images, blah blah, external data. Mm-hmm. Get static paths. Okay. No, I think everything's fine here. The post ID. Yeah, this is what we are supposed to do. But I'm thinking this happened because of the version. And a lot of things have changed since 2021 from now in Next.js. So probably uh, ChatGPT it's not giving us the best recommendations. So let's summarize this to wrap up, right? Doesn't matter this isn't working properly right now. We can continue this tomorrow with our next tool, which is Copilot, and this will have a lot of more impact. So let's close this. Uh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And go here. Summarizing. Oh, I forgot to keep. Yeah, summarizing. What to do after installing? Okay, let's hey Alberto, something. Okay, no worries. I am trying to follow along. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Tomorrow we will continue with this same project, and we will put this running with another tool, which is Copilot. Um, Again, summarizing. ChatGPT, GPT-3, it's a great tool. It's a very powerful master to learn. Uh, it's a like a personal tutor, right? Personal instructor that can guide us. But as you see, it does not do everything for us. We cannot be lazy programming. Again, it's not true that joke that this is going to take our jobs, because as you see, this doesn't work if you do not know what you're doing. Tomorrow we will try another tool, which is GitHub Copilot. To be honest, I think it is more powerful for developing, but not for learning, because it does not explain us things. It just throws code. There's a way we can ask them for explain, but it's not its purpose, right? Um, Yeah, so I hope you had a good time in this session. I hope you learn a lot of things about these intelligence tools. And remember, not tool it's going to do the work for you. You need to be the one that has the experience at the master, the expertise to use them. So that's the thing. And finally, I just wanted to share with you the other tool I was mentioning, which is this one, Wrap AI. I think, yeah, Wrap Your Terminal Reimagine. I think this has a lot of potential. I haven't tried it. I want to try it. I may be trying it for some time after this session, uh, and came back to you with more details. Here's the link if you want to try it yourself. Um, if it's possible, make sure that tomorrow it's no lag today. Yeah, I'll take notice of that, and I'll try to find a more stable connection. Thanks. Yeah, tomorrow I probably will. I'll have a more stable connection. Yeah. So thanks for joining me. I hope you liked this session, and that will be it for today's session. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I hope to see you tomorrow, and we will continue this little project with the tool of our AIs, with the help of our AI's tool. Sorry, and that's it. Happy hacking, and stay tuned here on the Global Hack Weeks. See you.